So there's like a relative with all the parts there.
Pounds for the BMF. I didn't think there's anything BMF about it. Who's the baddest man in a sauna? So I'm a big boy now. 170 pounds is my frame. And I like it. I thought I'd give a gift.
Well, I like it as well.
And say, this is what it should be. Instead of fighting and cutting him. You know, let's do it properly.
Is this a one-off fight or are you back? To save fighting again. Call your grandma. Nanny, we did it. Watch and pay me. Fuck you, pay me. You fat Irish prick. You don't have my money. I put your brain to sleep. Who's that? What's that about? Who's he talking about? C is in the casinos after. The Mac loves yous all. I got love for yous. It's an it's an honor. It's light work. It's easy. For life and eternity, it's McGregor. How drunk was he when he wrote this? I do this fight game easy peasy. The sound of my shots off the head go bing in green dot laser form. Okay. Well, I really hope he is actually back.
He had an amazing ability, even very early in his career, which was like kind of, it was really unique. Like, because even like on his first fight ever, if you watch his first fight in the UFC against like Brimage, I think the guy's name is, and he was a relatively unknown at the time, but dude, the place is going nuts. He already had made so much kind of like street cred for himself, and then the Irish thing, like the Irish were really, really into it. But he, from the very first fight, he would always create these moments where it's like, dude, this is going to be the biggest spectacle that you, my opponent, has ever been in their career. Like, I'm going to get you mad with shit talk, and I'm going to get the fans so excited because he's completely comfortable there.
Right.
Like, I'm not sure if you're really comfortable here, but and so it would, and even with Aldo, who had been the entire division. He literally, when they started the division, they started him as champion. He didn't even win it. He came in because they absolved.
Expected hacks, because I'm coming in fast. I tell you this, how are you doing after your 5-round fight with Oliveira? I thought some of the shots went to the back of the head. You had an opportunity to repay the favor you didn't take. I was disappointed in the result and the outcome of the bout and the shape the bout took. But how's the body? How are you feeling?
It is what it is, bro.
How's Hawaii?
I'm good.
I look forward to seeing you again in Las
great.
Vegas.
Hawaii's great, brother. Hawaii's great. I can't wait to see you in the Ninth Island, brother. How's Dublin? I heard you're sleeping in the gym, so that's great to hear, man. We're glad to have you back. I can't wait to get in there and mix it up, bro. We're gonna make some records.
I swear, my head is everything here. My head is everything. Boom. I hope this. Then I hope this. Boom. 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 Okay. Boom. 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 The fight is over here. The fight is over here. And then I want this head. Boom. 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 From here. Boom. 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 End the fight. See? Forever. All day, all night. Why? His head is right here.
Conversation and a very difficult scheduling for Conor McGregor. They know that they want to put him on a massive card. They want to make sure that they get the most value out of Conor, because they're going to pay him a shit ton of money, so they need to get value out of him. And they want to make sure that they can either try to renegotiate with him to keep him under contract, or maybe they don't work as hard to put Conor in a fight if he's not being as receptive to renegotiations or receptive to, you know, whatever the number is they want to give him for a fight. There's always some kind of negotiation issue. There's always some kind, because Conor is, as he said, Abriel, they said I was toast, but I'm still the bread, mate. It's true. He is the cash cow moneymaker, even still today, 11 years later after winning his first title. That says something. And it's why he hasn't been able to fight, because they want to be very selective, and they're going to iron out every little contingency in his contracts before they get him a fight. It's ridiculous, but it's the way the UFC works. And Zuffa Boxing, you better get ready.
I have had my hand in a few pies. I've done some things. I've done a movie here and there. I've done other things, but fighting is my bread and butter. It's what lights a fire in my belly. And to be back and to be doing my thing with structure and discipline, it's the best version of me, and I'm happy to be back, and I'm excited to put on a show for the fans.
Good for you, bro.
McGregor.
So here we are, UFC 329, McGregor versus Holloway 2. How's it been getting back in the routine?
Incredible.
You liked it?
You know, I'm born for this. No, I'm not born for anything else.
You're considered to be one of the best MMA fighters in the world, and you became the first fighter in UFC history to hold titles in 2 weight classes at the same time, my man.
That's right, my
And
man.
then you also, yes.
The double champ.
And
the
yeah,
double
the double champ.
The champ.
But then you also,
and it happened here in New York City.
Yeah.
New York City, Madison Square Garden, same place.
then you also knocked someone out in 13 seconds once. I always wanted to ask, did you wish it lasted a little longer? Were you happy?
No, you know what? Ecstatic. Gone, in and out, gone.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't get paid by the hour in there.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's a dangerous game.
Brother, this is not his last fight. I'm gonna go there. July 11. I'm gonna handle business. We're gonna have a rematch at the end of the year.
July
I'm gonna go out
11th
there,
can't
get
come
him
soon
finished.
enough.
I'm gonna be 1-0 against him, and then we're gonna rematch at the end of the year. That's what's gonna happen.
Fighter looks back at how good it feels to be ended absence from the sport, while the other fighter remains active on.
I'm hoping he can win, you know, because I love Max Holloway, but this is gonna be huge if he's coming back, but if he wins, like, and that would be huge, and because Conor McGregor.
Where did you get the term notorious? Where'd you get
My
that?
nickname is
Your
the
nickname.
Notorious. My fight name is Notorious. It actually came because
During Jimmy Fallon, it becomes evident that McGregor was never looking forward to making such nights any longer because in this game of
That person doesn't exist. I mean, to be fair to Conor McGregor, there is only one Conor McGregor, and it's not a character.
You know, I seen Max and Charles starve themselves the last time out at 155.
for the feeling of fight.
Obviously, he's coming up against Max Holloway in a great fight. How do you see that matchup between those two?
Personally, I think because it's at welterweight, I see Conor knocking him out. Like, everyone's counting Conor out and thinks that Max is going to win. If it goes to the later rounds, yeah, Max definitely probably start piecing him up on the feet because he's got that cardio and the volume. But the fact that it's at welterweight, I think, favours Conor, because Charles made Max look small at lightweight. So imagine how big Conor's going to look compared to him at welterweight.
Prepares for an eagerly awaited bout against Max Holloway. There's a renewed sense of clarity in everything he does, as if he's trying to make sure no...
Good, healthy lifestyle for sure. I'm going to bring them to the bout also. I've been debating it, you know, it is a dangerous game, but I want to show them what discipline and what dedication and commitment to your craft can achieve. They're going to see their father walk out and see the adoration of 20 or 30,000 fans and, you know, a great performance. And I want to show them that this is what hard work gets you. Yeah. So that's what I'm going to do.
Well, was that obviously he spoke to Ariel Helwani today, and he said, yeah, like I beat Max Holloway. Islam Makhachev is one of the options for me. Justin Gaethje and Islam Makhachev. Obviously, there's bad blood between the teams there, but, you know, just how big do you think that fight would be? I mean, probably going to be the biggest fight in UFC history, right?
It could very well be the biggest fight in UFC history if that was to happen. So, to be honest with you, he brings so much to the table that if I had to want a wish list, that's the one, because I want to get that one. I want to get that one again. That feeling of being booed when we go out to the audience was pretty cool, actually. You know, because they booed us, but they loved us. You know, so you know when Khabib fought him, it was booed but loved.
McGregor return could mean for MMA. Even Merab Dvalishvili has shared his thoughts on the comeback of McGregor, expressing genuine excitement for his return while keeping things respectful toward all sides. He acknowledged McGregor's.
I'm hoping he can win, you know, because I love Max Holloway, but this is gonna be huge if he comes. He's coming back, but if he wins, like, and that would be huge, and because Conor McGregor
with serious risk against fighters who've stayed active. Spectacular KO of Jose Aldo.
But the sport has evolved, and I don't know if Conor McGregor necessarily has. Now, this is a big fight for him, for the sport, for his legacy. right? Because a lot of people are going to talk shit. If he loses this fight, fair weather fans, new people are going to be like, oh yeah, he doesn't seem like he was that good. The McGregor back in the day was that good. That's plain and simple.
I felt like they could have done announcement with Conor and Holloway at the White House. I feel like that would have went really well for them. I think that would have been cool. I was also thinking about this on the drive-in. One of the reasons, many of reasons, they didn't put Conor on the White House card. Number one is the ticket sales, right? You can tell he's a big draw. Number two is, can you imagine the backlash that the left, CNN would have ran with if Conor, with his accusations in Dublin, going through, the grape stuff and all that?
That's interesting.
I bet you that had a hand in it, where they're like, hey, this is the White House. We're already getting a ton of shit for it. Do we really want Conor's comeback fight after going through all those legal issues in Dublin being at the forefront of this? And the ticket sales, they're like, it's just a lose-lose. I bet you that had something to do with it. They didn't want that negative attention stealing the storylines.
Not only limited to the Octagon, Brendan Schaub was among those who provided his interpretation of why the UFC allegedly excluded McGregor from the alleged White House appearance, even though Brendan was certain that a McGregor versus Max Holloway. As such, Pimblett believes that McGregor will manage to knock out his opponent long before the... Another view on this topic was offered by YouTube commentator Brian Davis, who asked about the reasons behind the decline of Conor McGregor's career, despite all the success he managed to achieve at the beginning. In particular, he wanted to know who had to be